Alright, so to start off, we're going to go with the orange first. And all the oranges is the orange is going to be your POIs, or points of interest. All this means is it's going to be your houses that you think has big bucks that you can maybe door knock, see if you can get property. This is going to be your public hunting land. This is going to be anything that you see and you think it could be the future of your next hunt, big deer, whatever you're looking for. Next is going to be blue. Blue is going to be your terrain. So this is going to be your saddles in mountains. So you see where it gets, where the terrain kind of protrudes inwards right here. And you've got two high points right there in between. These are going to be highways for deer. These are going to be where deer are just naturally going to avoid. They're going to go the path of least resistance. They're going to go right through here rather than across the top. This could also be pinch points. So somewhere like one of these creek ends over here. Let's say you think that it's a pinch point, you could get them in here, you maybe corral them in there some way. Next is going to be your light blue. All your light blue is going to be your natural water sources. So there's a lake over here. That's going to be your natural water source. That one's pretty simple. Next is going to be green. Your green is vegetation. So let's say you have a tree that's dropping acorns. You have some naturally occurring wheat or whatever vegetation your deer are using to bed on, eat, whatever you're looking for. Any sort of natural occurring vegetation is what you're going to mark with green. Next is going to be black. Black is going to be your secondary sightings. So all that means is, let's say I see a coyote, fox, any sort of predator of deer, I'm going to mark that down as somewhere, where those deer are going to be avoiding. And it's not going to be on the forefront of my thinking of where to hunt, but it is just something to keep there in case, just to keep in my mind that there are predators in these areas and these deer are not going to be around there. The next color is white. White is going to be your man-made structures. So all this means is cabins, roads, camps, silos if you have those on your property, anything like that is going to be represented with white. The next color is purple. Purple is pretty self-explanatory. It's just going to be your trail cameras. Yellow is going to be your artificial activity. So all this means is your mock scrapes, your food plots you make, your artificial water. That's one that's been blowing up recently that people have been using. Your salt licks, anything like that where you're attracting these deer. Corn, just throwing out corn. If you do that consistently enough, where it's attracting these deer, it's not naturally occurring, it's artificial. You're going to mark that with yellow. The next color is going to be red. Red is going to be your main sightings. So let's say I see my target buck over here, or big buck I didn't know was in there. I'm going to mark that down with red. The final color is going to be brown. Brown is just going to be all your activity, so it's going to be tracks, naturally occurring rubs, poop, trails, anything like that is going to be your brown. And so the nice thing about this system of these waypoint colorings is that they actually all work together. And so whenever you're sitting here at your house and you're trying to scout them electronically, I can look at patterns. I can look at blue for terrain, red for primary sightings, brown for where he's been. And I can go, let's just theoretically say I had seen some tracks right here. I can again assume that these deer are moving through the saddle and I'm seeing them over here. Another thing would be like your artificial activity and your tracks. If those are next to each other, you know that your artificial activity is working. You can see it physically because you'll have brown, brown, brown all around. It's just very easy to isolate factors that are influencing deer's movement. All right, so that's how to color code your waypoints so that you can pattern your deer and understand their movement and how their factors and what factors affect their movement. Patterning them. Alright, if you enjoyed this video, go leave a like, go subscribe, go check out any more of my videos. I'm out.